From Grayson County High School, it is our first soccer match of the brand new season as Grayson County hosts a doubleheader against Edmonson County. And a good evening and welcome here on a nice Thursday evening as the weather has left. A very rainy morning here between the lakes, but it's turned out to be a very nice afternoon for soccer, and we've got ourselves a doubleheader match between Edmonson County and Grayson County. Sam Gormley here with you on the call. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in, as this is the Locker Room Show brought to you by our friends at Hometown Hangout. Make sure to stop by and see them before, after, and during every Grayson County game this season. It's the best place to watch and cheer on the Grayson County squads. And listen, I say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. When it's Grayson County, Edmonson County, you're in for a treat, and that's what we're going to be in for here today, as we've got not one but two soccer matches here for you. As the Cougar boys will play the first game, and the Lady Cougars will play the second game of our doubleheader here today. Of course, this all leads up to tomorrow evening when the teams will take, as Grayson County will play a football game tomorrow night against McLean County. Coming up, we'll introduce you to both of these squads and have a little bit more as Grayson County and Edmonson County are inching closer towards getting underway. This is Cougar Soccer right here on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience. Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where it's time for us to play. They're not even going to do lineups. They're going to say, hey, we're going to roll and we're going to play some soccer here on a picture-perfect afternoon in Litchfield. Sam Gormley with you on the call. The whistle has been blown, and we are underway here this evening from Grayson County High School as the Cougs and the Cats take on first of a doubleheader here today at Grayson County High School. These two squads matched up a couple of weeks ago, but it was a game that only played a couple of minutes before storms caused it to be canceled. So it had to be stopped because of weather. Grayson County scored a couple of goals in that match. Both of these squads, though, are looking for their first win of the season, and in turn, their first win in district play. Edmonson County boys enter with a record of 0-5. The Cougar boys enter with a record of 0-4. Both teams 0-1 in 11th district play. As we're going to have a throw-in on the far side for the Wildcats. Just about a minute into this game, our first soccer matchup of the season here on K105. Up across that far side for Edmonson County, that's Julian Wilson Rolling into the box and picked up on the low bounce by the Grayson County keeping staff. Noah Higdon grabs it. Please bear with us. We are working a crew member down today, so if you have our main camera start to have some issues, there's one person to blame, and that's me. So I'm the guy running that camera on like a little robot as well as broadcasting the game live. So it's wearing about two hats at once, and just bear with us as we try our best. Ball will roll out of bounds, and we're going to have a throw-in taken from right in front of our vantage point. You get a front row seat thrown in by the captain, Cash Morton. Grayson looking to find some more consistent offense for this Grayson County squad. Very young, and head coach Ethan Salzman has attempted to find the answer offensively, and what he did is he's changed up his formation, moved some players around, putting a little bit more emphasis on his best offensive player, Connor Lee, as well. Taken back by the Grayson County defense up the far side. Battling forward, Andrew Hanshaw for Grayson. Touch from Goins, bodied up by the Grayson County defense. Rolls back here to Connor Lee. Lee has scored one of the two goals for Grayson County this season. The other one scored by Andrew Hanshaw. It's going to roll back here to Higdon in the goal. Cougars looking to replace Thomas Haycraft in the goal. And really over these last, 5, 6, 7 years, Grayson has had a lot of really good goalkeepers. Between, you had Brady Hubry, Jackson Kane, a lot of good answers back there, and they're trying to find who that next one is. Kick coming from Grayson across that far side. Still no score in this matchup here from Grayson County High School. Lee right up the middle. Here comes maybe one of the first offensive opportunities for Grayson County, but taken right back by Edmondson. Back and forth the ball goes. On the touch, it goes out of bounds off the foot. Lee on the outer edge. And we'll have a throw-in coming for Edmonson County. Throw-in taken by Cash Morton. Here comes Edmondson's first opportunity. They're going to roll and down to the slide. Picked up by Higdon. Immediately rolls it back out, and here comes Grayson County trying to turn an attack into an attack on the other side. Goes out, throw in for the Cougs. Both these squads looking to pick up their first win of the season here tonight. And what better one to win against than your arch rival in Edmonson County? Or if you're Edmonson, what better one to win against than your arch rival in Grayson County? Sending into the box, and it goes wide. And we're going to have a goal kick taken for Edmonson County. In the goal for Edmonson is Kyle Norris. 93 saves, 25 goals given up on the young season. Ball Ball's going to send out to the far side. Grayson trying to set something up offensively. Right in front of their own bench. Head coach Ethan Salzman awaits as it heads back the other way for Edmonson. Defended by Bircher. Rolls in behind and offside, I believe, is the whistle on Edmonson County, and it is. Or went out of bounds, I believe, is the call there on Edmonson, which counts really the same. So Grayson will get an opportunity with a kick from the keeper. Grayson County attack passing midfield. Back to Lee. Lee, ball down to the near side. And no one was there for Grayson County. Turns into a throw-in. It's an illegal throw-in whistled on Edmonson. Rolls in, opportunity for Edmonson County from Caleb Hall, but the Grayson County defense able to hurry over and stop the attack. Ball headed back towards the Cougars' way. Throw in coming as the ball goes off the toe of Grayson County's Maddox. Josh Maddox, the sophomore, was attacking up the far side. Still no substitution, still no score. About 9 minutes into this game. First of two here tonight between Grayson County and Edmonson County as the girls will follow. And we are going to have, I believe, a foul whistled here on Edmonson maybe. Or we'll see. In fact, it's going to be a card. A card given to Edmonson County's Braden Garrett. Looks like when he might have slid down, he took out the backside of the legs of Grayson County. That'll turn into a kick here for the Cougars. So the yellow card given to the senior Garrett, who has scored one of the 3 goals for the Wildcats this season. Edmonton new head coach Noah Ortiz, assisted by Caitlin Hyde. Grayson County coached by Ethan Salzman. And new assistant coach for the Cougars is Josie Reynolds. Reynolds played soccer here at Grayson County. Ortiz was an assistant coach for the girls' side last season. Kick coming for Grayson. Looks like it'll come off the toe of Bircher. Whistle blown as they've added about a minute more to the clock here. Bircher rolls towards the middle to Lee. Grayson County giving you a front row seat here. Rolls to the left, and it'll be a goal kick for Edmonson County, taken by Norris. Or actually, no, it is a corner, rather. It went off of Edmonson, so we're going to have an opportunity here for the Cougars. Corner kick coming left. Kick sent long into the box, too much on it from Lee. And it's going to roll all the way through and out. Throw in for Edmonson across the far side. Back to Bircher for Grayson. Trying to find the middle to Lee. Defended by Goins for Edmonson. Hold it back to Matthew Mudd. Goins right back as it volleys back and forth. Looks like we've lost the scoreboard here at home. We still have one here, though, on you, and I'm not sure if the official is going to stop or he's just going to keep the time on the field. Nope, it's back now. I know they need an updated scoreboard here at Grayson County High School for soccer, as it's just an older scoreboard. Still stays in up that far side. An Edmonson County player hits the deck and looks like it's going to be out. Kick coming for Edmonson. We'll have our first substitution for Grayson County, as into the match for the Cougars is Austin Clemens. Not enough on it. Lee. Over the far side, Rudder. Back in it rolls. Norris down to a knee, grabs it. And we're going to have a handball called on Grayson. Unintentional, but I believe they are going to play advantage heading back towards Grayson as it hit off of Colin Higdon's forearm on the bounce. Just one of those bad luck plays. Kick smacks off the chest of Higdon this time. We have a whistle blown, and it's going to be a foul whistle on Edmonton, so it's going to head towards Grayson County here, as I was being blocked on that play. It's the one downside to us here, since we don't have a press box, we're calling the game from field level. It makes it a little more challenging, but here comes an opportunity. We're diving in. The ball gets around and off the keeper. Is it a goal kick or is it a corner kick? It is a corner kick for Grayson coming. As it bounced off of Norris, he went down to slide after it. Couldn't quite corral it all the way, and an opportunity coming for the Cougs here in the 26th minute, with 26 minutes remaining in this first half. Corner taken on the high side of the field. This time they go short, taken off the foot of Sussman, but it doesn't drop in. No score between Grayson and Edmonson here in this 11th district matchup. It's a little weird to call it 11th district, since these are two teams that in every other sport play in the 12th district, but the 12th district does not exist in soccer, despite there being 3 12th district schools and only 2 11th district schools, but they combine. Shot off to the right. Too much curve on it, and it rolls by the goal. Grayson has played with advantage for the most part. They just haven't been able to get a clean shot off. Substitution coming in for Edmonson County. That'll be Braden Garrett. Back in after he had a yellow card earlier in the match. Taken away by Lee. Up the far side, Lee in the far corner towards the middle. Cleared out by Edmondson, not enough on it. Setting up an opportunity for Grayson as it rolls around in the box. Edmondson. Braden Garrett rolls in. Higdon will give it a gander, and he will grab it just before it reaches the out-of-bounds line, and he will now have an opportunity to kick it away and maybe set up a Grayson County opportunity. He throws it in instead. Kick back by Edmondson. Opportunity coming. Overrunning it, though, was Julian Wilson. Headed back towards Grayson. Up the far side, Grayson. Long run for Hanshaw. Lee bodies, foul called on Grayson. Looks like Connor Lee might have gotten a little too much on the defense. Kick coming by Cash Morton. Back towards Grayson. Connor Lee defended tightly by Wilson. Ball comes down near side for Grayson County. And a throw-in coming for the Cougs. Throw-in will be taken by Colin Higdon. You got as good of a seat of anything on this throw-in for Higdon. Gets it into Lee. Lee gives it right back now to Higdon. Higdon into the box. And on the low bounce, it's picked up by Norris. Foul called on Grayson County on the far side. Back towards Grayson. Not a good kick, though. As Sauter Ochoa. Taken back. Opportunity coming for Edmonson County. Diving after and picking it up is Grayson County's Higdon. It was a chance. Julian Wilson gave it a run. Over ball goes out, throw in for Edmondson. No score early here in this match, about halfway through the opening half. We do have a substitution that will come in at the next stoppage. Remember, this is just game 1 of 2 here today, as the girls' version of Grayson Edmondson will follow this matchup. Here comes Grayson. Lee in, but cleared out by the defense. As Grayson's tried to switch up their attack, making it in a way a little bit more challenging to an extent. Rolling in and cleared out by Higdon. Big boots. Comes up the near side and not a great kick from Higdon. And it'll turn into a throw-in for Edmonson. Substitutions galore on both sides. We have Kuhn in for Grayson, along with Samuel Mattingly enters the match. In for Edmonson County is going to be Aiden Wilson. Julian Wilson. Down to Caleb Hall. Grayson's defense, and are we going to have a foul called on Grayson? I think a little too much contact from Grayson County's defense. Free kick coming for Edmonson County, taking from Julian Wilson. As Edmonson tries to strike first in this match. Here comes the kick. Sends up, and a little too strong on it. Pretty good shot, though, from Wilson. Just a little too much on the kick. One of Edmonson's first opportunities, though, couldn't quite find the back of the net. Wilson all the way through. It was a nice ball, but not a great touch by Garrett. Wilson tries to take it back. Going to give Garrett another chance. It's a foot race for it. Looks like cleared out originally by Grayson, but this might turn into a corner kick. Is it a corner or a goal? I think they're going to say goal. One of those 50-50 balls. They're going to say it is off of Garrett. I tell you, they've got the pizza food truck here tonight, and it smells quite delicious as we're downwind from it here from our broadcast vantage point. Just be lucky it's not smell-o-vision there, as you'd be in for a treat smelling at home with us. Instead, it might just make us a little bit hungry. Julian Wilson on the outside. Wilson way off to the right on the kick. It was one of those where Wilson got a little too aggressive instead of making sure he was set on the kick. Subs in for Grayson County and also one in for Edmonson County. The new player entering for the Cougs is going to be number 14, Lucas Palmer. Wilson. Lee, nice defense by Grayson County. Connor Lee takes it right back. About 16 left in the first half. We're still knotted up at 0 here in a 12th district matchup between the Cougs and the Cats. First of 2 here tonight from beautiful Grayson County High School. Chance coming, rolls in, off the foot of Higdon. Still alive, though, for Edmonson County. Rolls, and Higdon will kick it off to the right and pick it up with his hands on the far side as Edmonson's Braden Garrett had the opportunity. Lee On the other side, here comes Grayson County. Chance coming, taken, and on the low bounce, Norris will pick it up after the shot from Higdon. Not a bad shot, though, from Higdon. It's going to come rolling right to us, and it is saved in. It's going to be a throw-in for Edmonson County, being taken by Caleb Hall. Instead, he will give way to one of his captains, Cash Morton. You'll get a front row seat for this throw-in. Not a good throw-in. Wilson takes it. Rolls into Braden Garrett. Taken away by Grayson County up that far side. Throw in for Grayson. Far side coming. No score in this matchup. I think we might have had an illegal throw-in on Grayson, and it is. Didn't quite bring that ball all the way above the head. Wilson tried to get it. Far side, it rolls into the Grayson County bench. It'll be a throw-in. Rolls to left, goal kick Grayson. Here comes Grayson County in attack. Far side. Chance coming, shot just over. It was a chance. Good luck from Grayson. Couldn't quite get it to drop, though. Sub in for Grayson County. That'll be Andrew Hanshaw to re-enter. The kick taken by Cash Morton. Rolls all the way through. Picked up by Edmondson. They're going to try and take the attack. They had the one free kick. It was a good look by Wilson. Just went a little bit too long. Here maybe comes another chance. Cut off, though, by the Grayson County defense of Matthew Mudd. They'll kick it out, and there'll be a throw-in for Edmondson. Throw-in taken for the Cats. Connor Lee weaving through. Goes all the way through and picked up by Grayson County. Far side cleared out by Wilson. Cameron Wilson this time. And please bear with us today. We are working one crew member down on our typical soccer setup as our main camera that you're As you're watching right now, it runs, and it's pretty much like a robot. And so please bear with us as we battle through some of those issues here tonight. We're trying our best. And that's all we can really ask for, isn't it? Under 10 minutes left in the first half, Grayson County and Edmonson County here. And a throw-in coming for the Cougars up the far side. It's actually turned into maybe a kick up there. Bircher will take it in front of the Grayson County bench. Still looking for our first goal of this matchup. Grayson and Edmonson knotted at 0. Both teams trying to find their first win of the season. Bircher into Lee. Lee gives the touch back to himself. Taken away by Edmonson. Back by Lee. Lee sending, diving after and into the back of the net. Goal for Grayson County. Connor Lee puts the Cougs on top. Connor Lee puts Grayson County on top of this match. 1-0 with 8:23 remaining in the first half. A frozen rope from the senior Lee. Remember to stay tuned in post-game today. We will have our hometown hangout MVP. And who knows if Connor Lee just put himself into the early conversation. A little light shove from Edmondson in the back. As it was a shove by, there's a number 29 on Edmondson who's not on their official roster. He gave Braden Sulzman just ever so slight of a little shove in the back. And Bircher will fire it away. Rolls into the box, no one's home. Edmondson looking for an equalizer. Julian Wilson sends in. Higdon dives after and is able to grab it.